One, and we are live. Welcome to today's session where we're going to be talking about SEO conferences to attend in 2026. We'll go through the list that Randy has given and see which conferences you can attend and learn, network, do business at, and all of the other good stuff. But before we jump into that, please do check out the news guy. The logo is above, his head is below, and the link is in the description as well if you want to jump over and check out Randy's PR service or the news guy service.
Yeah. So, dude, two things. One, I'm glad you're back in your bed and, doing this show is where you normally are.
In the rightful place, dude, just working in bed.
I know. And two, I was looking at the thumbnail image that you used of me for today's show. I'm like, what is that, like the goofiest look you could give me possible? I mean, my gosh.
I will pass that comment to the person who designed my thumbnail. They have nothing to do with me. But I will say to her, because I have also thought the same sometimes when she so I get these photographs taken and I make all these different faces and stuff just for stupid thumbnails, and she always uses the worst of the worst on some of the thumbnails. You're like, I've given you a selection here. Why are you fucking picking that one? But hey, I don't even look anymore, Randy. I just fucking go with. I just say, here's what the session topic is. Go make a thumbnail. And,
Yeah,
that's it. So
that was funny. Well, anyway. All right. So I gave you. So let me set the stage for this a little bit. So this weekend I was talking to my wife and she was asking me like, well, what are you doing this year? Where are you going for shows or conferences? What are you doing? I'm like, that's a good idea. I should really spend some time and really kind of map out. I usually do, and I just hadn't done it yet. I do have a ticket to Chiang Mai, and so I'm like, I need to go over and probably go see my staff over in the Philippines and say, hey. And so I started mapping out. Well, I started looking. I'm like, well, where's some of the stuff that I know Craig has gone and has done some things, do a bunch of stuff in Europe. And so I found a couple of resources, and I think I sent them to you over, and I'll put them in the private chat. And if you want, you can pull them up.
I've put them up in front of me.
Oh, you do? Okay. So, a couple of different things, and I don't know if you want to open them up and slide down to that guy's, I don't know who this is, HB Freelancer. I'm like, hey, good for you. I'll give you a little credit here.
So are we talking about US ones?
Yeah, wherever. You want to go US or Europe?
Either or. We can go through them both. Obviously, there's going to be people from both areas, but start with the US.
All right, start with the US. Yeah, let me pull it up on my end as well over here. So in the US, now I will say I did do the one already in the Affiliate Summit West. They also have one in New York called Affiliate Summit East. That's not on this list, but that is like end of July period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to show that thing or no?
Oh, am I showing it? Right, give me a second. Sorry, I thought, it's probably wise to show it. So the US, there we go.
There we go.
So you've got ones that have just gone past PubCon and NRF, which we won't talk about, but Palm Springs, end of February.
That would be nice, right? E-commerce and omni-channel retail conference. Never heard of it. 4 days, though. That's a long time.
Can you see the speakers? Can you see?
I'm gonna go look here at the speakers. Let's
No,
hear
you
who's.
see it in my screen.
Oh, I can't. No, not on
Ah,
your screen. No.
give me a second. I am going to stop sharing this because I think I shared just the
Yeah.
stop sharing, and I'll share the speakers so that people can see what the hell I'm talking about. Give me a second. I'm going to show the entire screen. That's better. So the speakers at this one, I'm just having a flick through.
Yeah.
There's
Do you know any of these people? I don't know any of them. I don't think. A lot of speakers, though.
there's a
Wow.
lot, but there's not any names that I'm familiar with. But obviously, I'm not from the US, so that's.
Well, there's Jason Bertrand. I know that guy. I'm familiar with. I don't know him, but I am familiar with Jason Bertrand.
But it looks like a sizable event. Look at the fucking hell.
Oh, no kidding. Got a
That
lot
going
of
on.
people.
I couldn't comment. I don't like to comment on ones, but that's on for 4 days, Randy.
Yeah.
That particular event. So that is of a decent size, but that's obviously e-commerce and omni-channel retail conference, which is probably why we don't know a lot of the speakers if we are normally used to the general SEO conference.
This is kind of getting back to what we've talked about in the past as well, which is, thinking about where you want to be and where, if you're somebody like me, and you've got services to sell, who is it? Why do you want to go to a conference? What's your main? For me, I'm like, hey, I want to go and try to sell, right? I want to try to sell my services. So I want to get, out in front of folks that are not necessarily people I'd see all the time anyway, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. That thing, by the way, is retail only. It's sold out.
Really?
Yeah. $1,000 ticket and it's sold out.
Fucking hell. So there's no point in talking too much about that one.
Yeah, well, hell with you guys. Wow. Well, good for you. Right? Wow. All right. State of Search then. How about these guys? I've not gone to that conference.
I think we need to skip this one because they don't appear to have their updated speaker list, and they haven't confirmed the date either. And although we're in February, I'm not sure that's going ahead.
That's probably not going to happen. All right.
Yeah. So
Shop Talk, never even heard of that. What the hell is that? Shop Talk US. Why is this on a?
let's have a look. Exhibitor list.
So in Vegas, looking good. Who do they have? Do they have attendee list, exhibitor list? I like that idea. Agenda, speakers.
Here is some of the speakers. Again,
I really don't like those caricature kind of images. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them, but
that's kind of old school. And not old school, but that's kind of like 5-year-old kind of like trend. I was like, okay, come on.
I don't recognize a lot of these. Again, I am not sure.
Big group though. God, wow.
But it's a 3-day conference, and probably one of the ones, although it's not recognizable names to us in our industry, probably a lot of very, very good people to be speaking to. Yeah, there's people.
Let's see, what is this going for? General attendees. Oh, wow.
How much?
$4,445.
Wow.
Yeah.
Could be worth it though if they've got some of the big shooters there. Vegas is an expensive place. It's on for 3 days.
The next one I've heard of, this SEO week. Have you heard of this particular? No. Huh?
Never heard of this one, but I know who the guy at iPool Rank is.
Yeah.
I am aware of who he is.
So
And
this one is for the whole conference, $2,000 to go attend this one.
that's more affordable.
Yeah.
And they've got, I know some of these faces as well from the SEO space.
Right.
But
Yeah. Well, I was just on a show with that Will Reynolds. That guy was good. I never really had heard of him before. He was good. He had some good stuff to share.
So these guys are smart guys, and obviously there's more speakers to be added. So that could be a good one, and it's affordable, and it's in New York City, and again, it's on for 4 days. So,
But here, they got a ton of coming soon, right? So they've got, they really at this point have 5 confirmed, and then speakers.
yeah,
This thing is coming up in like 2 months, a little bit, right? 2.5 months or something like that. Come on.
yeah, they could probably be pushing that quicker.
Yeah.
Normally, when I get asked to speak at events, it's a year or 6 months at least in advance.
Yeah.
When you're agreeing that. So, but again, don't know why, what, or whatever. But next one, 2-day conference, Miami Beach, Florida, business to business marketing expo. Again, I'm not familiar with it.
Free tickets, it says. I could get a free ticket for it. It's just a one-day conference, right?
Yeah. The only thing is the word expo.
Yeah. I think it really is an expo. It's like, yeah, come in.
You
They're
go,
not doing speakers or anything.
yeah, speakers at a lot of these there might be a small stage and there's people speaking, but I think this is more for vendors, payment providers, and everything else that is required. More of a trade show than a conference, so to speak, by the looks of things, but I may be wrong. But if you like that kind of thing, these are not necessarily bad. But the next one, WTS Fest, Portland, on the 7th of May.
So this is the Women in Tech group. I didn't know that they were doing, it's a group out of, I want to say out of the UK is where they're based.
I think they are. They do London, Portland, Philadelphia, and they're doing Melbourne as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's their 1 day.
One day, $500, a little. One day, $500 for 1 day seems a little high to me. But they better give me lunch. That's all I say.
But there doesn't appear to be any other details in terms of speakers. As yet, but it's got time. So if you're a woman and
now, if I was a single man, I would be, maybe checking that one out.
Next one up, May the 12th and 13th, DigiMarcon in New England. I've heard of DigiMarcon.
I have not. I just came across this list yesterday, or both of the ones for the US and I'm like, wow, there's a bunch on here I'm not familiar with.
Just trying to find, oh, there it is. Speakers.
Yeah, you pull up the speakers. I'll pull up the tickets. See what this is going to cost us. The site's taking forever here.
Yeah, I thought it was my internet. Yeah, the site is pretty slow in loading.
Yeah, I pulled up the ticket page, but I can't. It's not rolled enough to actually let me scroll down the page. Hmm.
It's not going to show us. We'll skip that one.
We'll skip them, boys. You missed out. Yep.
Digimarcon Great Lakes, which is also on in May, 2 days in Chicago. And
Same site. It's probably just the same site, I think, right?
On the same server, so we'll skip that. SMX Advanced 2026 in Boston, 3-day conference. I have heard of SMX quite a bit.
Yeah, I looked at this one a little bit more in depth over the weekend. I'm like, oh, this looks kind of interesting. I actually kind of have this on my potential list. The only problem is my daughter is graduating from high school, and I think it's that same. I think it's like that weekend or something like that. So I probably am not going to make this one.
But I think that is a well-known event, and you'll have a lot of the well-known faces from the SEO space, which I know a fair few. I know Brittany Muller, Mike Grehan, I know Eric, I know.
And that's not too bad, for $1,300, all access pass. That's not too bad for a 3-day event. I'm like, yeah, I can go with that.
And Jono and Don, I also know. So yeah,
which includes all meals and refreshments.
Nice deal.
That's not bad, because you got to look at at least if you're getting a breakfast and lunch kind of thing, that's got to be over the 3 days, and especially in Boston. I mean, that's got to be worth a couple $100 alone.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. This one would be on my list if I could go. It doesn't work out for me because of my personal schedule, but I would go to this one definitely.
Ashish, unfortunately, this is not our website, so we can't add Phuket in the list, but you can. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you would need to reach out to them. And Skylar Samuels is saying it's missing a certain one as well.
Yes, I know. You guys got to reach out. So if you've got conferences, so this is hbfreelance.com. You should put the link to or did you put the link into?
No, I didn't. But
who did this? SEO Conferences in a calendar view. Who did that?
I've seen that there from a LinkedIn user. So let's have a look at. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to give you the HB Freelance link in the chat, which is the one we've been reading out. But this other one that someone has put up, SEO-conferences/calendar. But we'll keep with the list we're going through anyway, because that one.
Yeah. That's good. Whoever threw that up there in the LinkedIn user, thanks, because I'll go refer back to that one as well.
But next one in the US, MozCon 2026 live in New York. Speakers, you have Lily Ray, Pete Myers, Paul Norris. I'm not going to read them all out. Will Reynolds again.
Yeah. So this one they do in New York and in London.
Right.
Yeah. So the New York ticket, you can get the early bird. Well, it's still available for $749.
Nice.
That's not too bad of a conference of a price. When is this? July. Huh.
July. Summer holiday time.
Yeah.
After that, you've got August E-Tail Boston. I never heard of that.
Yeah, me neither.
E-Tail. Their website's not giving off too much either.
Yeah, not much. Well, they've got, if you got to go click on their conference, but so they've got one in E-Tail Palm Springs, Digital FM. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did it there.
Yeah. We'll not go into that one, but you can check it
Yeah,
out.
really, that's a lot of crazy right there.
That's got a hell of a lot of arms and
Mhm.
legs going on that one.
All right, what do you think of this one? Next one on the list, the Brighton SEO in San Diego. Because obviously they got the one in the UK there, right?
Yeah. I've never been to this one in San Diego. But again, I will probably know many of the speakers. I'm just scrolling through and I can confirm I know quite a lot of those guys.
I know you've been to the one in the UK a number of times.
Yep.
Have you spoken at that one yourself?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All I can really say is networking wise, party wise, Brighton SEO is good. I just think a lot of the speakers, I'm not saying for San Diego, I just felt that in my experience at Brighton SEO, a lot of the speakers are holding back or are new to the industry, or have paid to be on that stage, and the knowledge is not always of the best quality. But parties are great. I think it's great to go network, and I think you get quite a lot from it. So it's aimed at a beginner's market. So I
It's
think
on my list. It's on. I've got it on my list as a potential for me to go. It kind of works out for me, I think.
probably for you, Randy, I think your audience is there. Definitely.
Yeah. But it kind of works out for me from a date wise kind of thing, like on my calendar. And I think I could talk my wife into like, hey, let's go to San Diego for a weekend kind of thing. And I think she would enjoy that. She likes San Diego.
What you could do is go to that, and then there's one a few days later called Inbound in Boston, heading back towards home. This event here, 16th to the 18th.
Yeah.
But they don't have a list of speakers or anything yet, but they do have a call for speakers for anyone who wants to apply. You can apply by February the 18th and maybe get your ass on that stage. But I've not been to that one, so I can't really say too much. But got to try these things.
Never heard of that group either. Yeah. And then we got the WTS in Philly. We don't have to hit that one. Well, we can, I guess. You can go hit it again.
Oh, that's the Women in Tech.
Yeah, it's Women in Tech.
So that's just their Philadelphia version. So
how about the Ahrefs here? Back to San Diego.
I've heard good things about that. I haven't been again myself, but I know people who were at it last year and spoke very highly of it. So
now I am going to one. It's not listed here either in October, but local U. So Joy Hawkins as her local U thing. She's doing a one-day event in Dallas in October as well. I don't know if she's got the exact date scrolled down or not. I should look real quick. Actually, if she does, I probably put it in my calendar. Let me look here. Oh yes, she did. October 19th. I think it's the 20th. I think is her conference, but just as an FYI.
Nice. I was just having a look at MyCon, which was next in the list. I don't. It's in Cleveland, which is
right. Look at that. I don't even have to travel anywhere.
They don't appear to have much on there in terms of speakers and stuff at the moment. But again, we're a fair bit out from the event happening, so that could be one worth going to for you, Randy. Anyway, if it's on your doorstep.
Now they got a pop-up. Did you open that up? They have a pop-up on their site when you where they've got a free virtual event for AI for Agencies Summit.
February the 12th.
Yeah.
But yeah,
how about that?
Again, I can't say good or bad. Don't know that event, but definitely worth checking out.
I might. Well, it's going to be here in Cleveland. I might have to go check it out myself here.
Yeah.
Did you see any of those speakers? Do you know any of those folks?
I didn't recognize any of the faces, but again, doesn't mean anything. I'm not from that country, so they could be good, they could be bad. I don't know.
Interesting. All right.
But last one on the American list, Tech SEO Connect. Everything has to be confirmed. So there's not a lot on there.
That sounds one like Randy's going to do a conference, and I'll just put up my site. Got nothing confirmed. I don't know what we're doing. But yes, in the Samuels, yes, we need to get that one on the list. SEO
Samuels,
spring training, first week of May. Go hit that baby. In Phoenix. Beautiful.
Phuket Summit is in April as well. I'm speaking there, which you'll be able to find on my website, links to it.
Now that's funny. I did look at that one over the weekend as well. So I know you're saying Phuket, but that does not look like that's how you might say that.
I see some feedback. Someone else said that to me. They're like, Craig, that doesn't read very well.
That does not read well.
So, yeah, but Phuket's meant to be a stunning place, so I will be there as well. And I think I'm in Lithuania in March. But
you know, if they would ask me to come and speak, I might just traipse on over there. But you know,
well, you can always ask.
Yeah,
Invite
well, I
yourself.
threw it out there. There we are. All right, now we got the one in the UK.
UK. I'm going to skip the first one because we kind of just covered that on the last one. Just that it's our London event. There is a Glasgow one which I just clicked on. It's more of a local meetup than an event. But
have you gone to that ever before? Are you familiar with it?
Never heard of it.
These are your boys. These are your mates here. Who are they?
I don't even know who they are.
Andrew Bond is attending.
Yeah.
Carolyn Walker, Sigurd, plus 50. They got like over 50 people going to show up, though.
So if anyone in Glasgow's watching, it could be worth going to. I used to do meetups in Glasgow. Certainly not a bad thing.
Yeah.
You're just not going to get... There's just not a lot of SEO people in Glasgow is the problem in terms of volume. But there's some great people and some great businesses there. So why not?
Why not?
But DTC Live in London, never heard of it. So let's have a look and see what they've got. They look to have not a lot of information on their website.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a kind of a meetup kind of thing as well.
Yeah. We'll skip that one for now because it's very close to the time and there's not a lot of information. Retail Week Live 2026. Speakers 2026. Let's see if we recognize anyone.
Now this is very cheap as well, only $120.
They've got people from some fucking big places like TikTok, Co-op, Decathlon, Holland and Barrett, IKEA. The size of the companies that are going are phenomenal. But again, it's a new one in me. It's obviously more about retail than anything I've ever done, but that could be a good one, especially again for the likes of you, Randy.
I know. That would be really difficult for me to like just traipse over to London for a one day. That would be challenging and expensive.
Here's one that I'm interested in clicking on. E-commerce Scotland, but it's in London. I need to know what's going on. Why have we moved to London, guys? Oh, fuck, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure that said it was in Glasgow. IMAX.
E-commerce, I don't know. So $160 for a ticket. No, that was a that.
Oh, it's in
Well, they
Glasgow.
still say it's available, but it's
That is in Glasgow.
So that it is in Glasgow.
Yeah. Let's see who's speaking.
Who's talking? They didn't ask you?
No.
Top SEO in Glasgow, and you weren't even included. Man.
Nah, they don't rate me locally, mate. They don't rate me locally. No one rates me anyway, but yeah, I don't know any of these. But again, some big companies, and
Yeah.
it'd be worth going along to.
There you go.
If you're local.
There you go.
The Marketing Meetup London Conference. Campfire Stories. Someone from Moz.
That is just kind of funny. One thing that I did notice, though, at least off of this list compared to the other lists, a lot of these over in the UK or over international anyway are a lot more one-day type events.
Yeah, we don't normally do over here like 3, 4, 5-day events. It's just not the norm. Because even if you scroll down, Randy, like Kazra's event is down here. That's one of the bigger ones, like in terms of lengthwise.
Yeah, the masterminders, yeah.
His is on there for 3 days. So out of all of the ones in the UK, they are typically 1 day. But you guys in America, the UK is a small place. You're not going to, like, if you're going from, let's say, Cleveland down to Vegas, you don't want to be going there just for a day. You want to spend a few days there.
Right?
So
Yeah.
it's the UK. I can be in London in an hour on a flight, and I could fly down at 6 a.m., land at 7, go to the conference, and be on the last flight home at night. So probably it's easier to
Well,
around.
that was the nice thing. So I just did that in the fall. So, back to Joy and her local U. They had that thing, the one-day conference down in Nashville. It was an hour-and-a-half flight for me. I like boom, bang, or back and forth. I was like, I really enjoyed that. But that was close, though. So
yeah, but there's digital PR conferences. I'm assuming CopyCon is going to be something along the lines of copywriting. To some degree, there's not a lot of information on there. Ecom, Brighton SEO's here.
let's look at that one. Brighton SEO. So this is a multi-day event.
Yeah.
I can still go for like cheap ticket for both days, $430.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, no, that's bloody hell. Charles Float speaking there. I never thought I'd see the day that Charles Float would be allowed to speak at Brighton, but
so like that weekend, that kind of bleeds over. It's some of the same dates actually overlaps with SEO spring training here in the States. It's that same like SEO spring training. I can't remember the exact dates, but I know it's that kind of April, May, that week.
Yeah, but they've got Brighton always have a wide variety of speakers and guys who cover a wide range of topics. So, like I say, great event, great networking opportunities and stuff like that. So, it'd be worth attending. And again,
reasonable price. I mean, like less than $500, I can go for like 2 days.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude. Like, I mean, most events in the UK are not super expensive. Like even Kazra's, which is on for 3 days. His standard ticket is $295, but if you go for the VIP ticket, the full ticket, which is the full 3 days, I just want to see the price for that.
That's a little more. The full 3 day, I think, is like $1,000. Oh, 645.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
that's
not
the
bad.
top ticket. You get your dinner and all that shit with it. So, you know, it's
Huh.
the UK certainly not as expensive as some of the other ones that are out there. So,
Yeah.
but you get MozCon here is also a replica of the one that's on in America. It's just the London version.
Yeah.
Search and stuff in London is that's been around for many years. I'm just going to see if there's any speakers listed on here. But again, at Arsenal's football grounds, and I know
Hmm.
a lot of people who've been or gone to that event. So speakers here, again, a lot of recognisable faces if you're from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Nava, not seen her for years actually. She's American, but yeah. So there's again good faces there. So searching stuff could be a good one. Uh,
Hmm.
but the UK is, like I said, I'm speaking at this one actually, the UK SEO Summit.
That's a one-day shot as well.
Yeah, I think I'm speaking at it anyway. I'm almost certain. Almost certain. Let me just check. Speakers.
Let's see if your mug is on there.
It
There
is!
he is, right
Yay!
there. Look at you, first in line.
Ah,
Wow.
the exact place I should be.
Yeah. Giving you the respect. Oh, whoa. Was that Brian Cato up there? Did I
Kate
scroll up?
London.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
he is. Wow. Right.
Um,
And SEO Jesus. Wow.
yeah.
Look at this. Shit.
So, but they seem to have a well-rounded lineup there of
Yeah.
speakers on there. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. And again, I've just checked the price of tickets to see what the prices are. Attend. This is the gold pass I'm clicking on.
Oh, yeah. The biggie.
120 quid.
God, that is nothing.
120 quid. What else is there? Early bird gold pass,
Wow.
silver pass, or just a visitor pass? Let's just say we're going for a visitor pass. I'm just curious. 50 quid just for a visitor pass.
Yeah.
So
that would be a fun one for me to go to. I can't go to that one though either because my kids are going to college that week, so I got to move kids into school. But yeah, that would be a fun one. I am that that Search and Stuff London. That one might. I have to think about that. So when is and the Masterminders that's also in June. So like I could kind of squeeze a little bit, right? I could go Masterminders and then I could also do the Search and Stuff. I could do those kind of back to back, right?
Yeah. Because I think the main 2 days of Masterminders are going to be the 24th and the 25th. I think the 26th is the behind closed doors, the kind of mastermind.
Yeah.
So you can skip down to London in time for that because you're only like maybe 3 hours on a train.
I was just going to ask you. You say skip down. What is that? So it's a train ride then.
Yeah.
It's not just like get in an Uber and go.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay.
3 hours on a train or something. 2.5, 3 hours on a train. And you'll be fine.
But that would give me some good. Yeah, I've told my wife, I'm like, I'd like to try to get over to the UK and hit a couple of, hit something that I thought might have been fun. The other, because there's some other ones. Like I think, are you going to SEO Estonia?
No, I've been there before. Nice conference, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I spoke
in July. So that's in July.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. So that one is kind of on my list as a potential. And then I had another one as a potential SEO Vibes, the one in Poland.
That one is the one that I get carted into hospital in last year. So that's the one I was speaking at, and I get taken to hospital.
That's the one. Oh,
not that was anything to do with the event, by the way.
no,
Nothing
I know.
to do with the event. That was all problematic with me, just to be clear to everyone. But the Polish, Randy, are good people, host good events. If you want to go to an event and meet new people, SEO Vibes, it's in the
That
middle
would
of
be a good
nowhere,
one too.
but it's. I like the Polish SEO community. I think they're good
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
clever people, and it's a new environment for you to see what's going on. So
that one, the dates of that one doesn't work out for me as well, only because again my daughter's graduating, and
dude,
so
you're fucking. How many daughters and sons have you got?
I know I'm just two, but
graduating. Dude, how
dude,
many times in a 1 year you graduate? Fucking, you're saying that one doesn't work because there's a graduation thing on, or this one doesn't work on a different month because my daughter's graduating. Come on, man.
The 2 weeks, like end of May, that first week of June, it's like I got, it's a big deal going on. So the Estonia one, though, I think that one I might put. I know this is. I think that's Kyle Roof's gig, isn't it? Isn't that one that he and his partner? I can't remember what his partner's name, but
Carol Kangur.
Carl, yeah.
Carl.
Carl.
Scottish people have a problem saying that name. We call it
Carl.
Carl. But you're supposed to say Carl.
Carl.
Yeah.
You got to get the R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tyler Roberts has asked a question.
Yeah.
What conferences in the US do you guys like? I feel that most of them are shite. I also prefer Black Hat stuff though. Most of these conferences are just so basic, like no citations work. They've worked for 20 years. It depends where you go to. Tyler, I think there's two sides to conferences. Obviously, as a speaker at conferences, you need to be careful of what you're giving up if the fucking thing's been recorded and stuff like that as well. So I'm not ever going to say that any particular conference has anything or anyone that's outrageous on stage. It's what you make of it after that. Networking and stuff like that, because I get it. Some people say, I'm not fucking going to give up, this, that, and the next thing to all of these people. I don't even know them. I might not even like them or whatever. So I get it, from that perspective, where if you're paying to attend, you're like, this is the same old fucking bollocks. What's going on? So I understand that. But for me, I think more trying to get someone, talk to them, build a bit of a relationship, dig a bit into what they're doing and learn that way. Because, what I can say is, like, the people that I talk to offline, it's a whole different conversation than what you're having when the camera's on your face. And obviously you're more prepared to give up more information. So yeah, I feel your pain. I've been there as well. It's why I actually started speaking, because I'm like, these fucking speakers are giving up the same fucking bullshit, and it's not even that good. Where's the good stuff and all that? And also, I tried to go and give up some good stuff, and then somehow it get flung back in my face as well. And people were saying I was this and that, and so yeah, it's difficult to say what conference would be really good where someone's super black hat and giving up the latest innovative tricks. I don't know if that actually exists.
Well, this is what I would say, though, as well. And we've talked about this before, which is know why you want to go to a conference as you selected. Like for me, because we're selling our PRs and services, I'm looking, to sell stuff. So I want to get in front of a lot of people or different people, or, continue to massage relationships or contacts that I've had thus far. So, my reasons of going to conferences might be a little different as well from folks, but there's others that are like me that do that. I will say, SEO Spring Training, they do a tech day, which is like not recorded, and they do people share some pretty good stuff on that day.
The smart, like Cato and Holly,
Yeah.
and all of these guys. The only thing is, I've never been to the tech day, but I would be going out for dinner with Cato and going to Cato, you're coming with me.
Right.
What do you fucking eat, mate? What do you drink? And I'd be plying them with fucking booze, because even at a tech day in front of an audience, is he really going to give you? And I'm not saying anything because I don't know what Brian's like, and I've not been to tech day. Get him out for fucking dinner and get him fucking smoothed up with a whiskey or whatever the fuck it is he drinks. You'll get more out of him from that than you would at a tech day. I'm almost certain of that. That would be my angle, and I'd just be going, dude, let's fucking hire an Airbnb. I'm going to take you away for a few days, and I'm going to pay you some money, and you're going to give me what I need. Go to the fucking person's house or whatever it may be. That's what, people come up to my office on a regular basis, from down south or wherever. Craig, can I come over? I need you to show me this. Sure. If you want to pay me some money and you want me to show you really what I'm doing, I will absolutely do that. But I'm not going to fucking do it on a stage. Fuck that. And it's why, sometimes in my mastermind, if someone asks for a topic and I don't want it recorded, then
we go dark.
We go dark and say it's unrecorded, because I don't want what we're talking about to be out there for the general public. So I'm not saying anything about that tech day. It may be awesome. It may be not recorded. It may be full of the shit you're looking for. But also on top of that, I'd be going to spring training and saying, hey, motherfucker, you've got what I want. And I need you to show me, or fucking fly out to, I don't know, Garrett Acott. He's pretty black cat. Garrett, can I come up and see you? Wherever the fuck it is he stays again. I think he's down near Mexico. Dude, I'm taking you out for dinner, and we're going to be doing this, and schmooze him up a bit and fucking extract it that way. And it might cost you a couple of grand to fucking do that, but that is where I'd be looking at.
Right.
That information. Sadly, Tyler, I've never seen that type of information given up at any conference.
But I think you got it. I think you nailed it, though. Now, I will say the tech day, I think, is pretty good at SEO Spring Training. But to your question, though, Tyler, which is, identify some of those conferences that actually have like some of the, like a Cato or a Holly or a Garrett or whatever, and they're going to be there, either a speaker or just even attending. And then, so go to that conference and then go hit, just like what Craig said, like just go peel them off and like, hey, let me buy you dinner. I want to pick your brain.
And just be blunt about it. See if someone come up to me and said, Craig, this is what I want for you. I had a guy do it to me last week, and he said, Craig, I know you rank really well in the iGaming niche. He says, I want to talk to you. I want to understand what you're doing, and I want to take it in-house. He says, I'm going to be blunt with you and transparent. I went, fine. But I says, there's obviously a fee involved for giving up that level of information, because I'm going to lose out. I'm not going to give you that up easily. But I respect that, and people say, this is what I want, and how do I fucking get it out of you? What's it going to cost, or what do I need to do, or whatever?
Right.
And it might be money. Yeah, I'm not saying Cato or anyone else for that matter will take a stake and give you up for a few free beers. They might say, dude, 10 grand and I'll give you I'll fucking show you what you need to see.
I don't know if Cato's that easy or not. A couple of beers might do it for you. I don't know.
Don't go up to Cato and say, Craig said you're fucking bending over for a few beers here. But you get the thing. And like Skylar says, build relationships too. And that's it, Skylar, or Skylar. I've got to say it properly. I'm saying Skylar like a Scotsman.
Skylar.
Um,
Lur.
you're not going to give up stuff to some random stranger. You know, I get people coming up again to me, Craig,
Right,
what
right.
about this? And you're going, who the fuck are you? And why am I going to tell you anything? What's in it for me, dude? And that's, you know, it's the relationship building. And
Mhm.
people are not daft. But
Yeah,
again, people are open. And
yeah.
yeah, so that should be your
You
angle.
know, speaking of, so Skylar brought up, you know, Holly has, I can't remember what she calls her. She has done like one or two of these a year for the past couple of years called, I think she calls it dark AI, something like that. Um, but, but she does some stuff unrecorded, and she's had some pretty good people, small group, like 20 people there, something like that, just coming around and sharing stuff around the table. I didn't go to the one this summer, or I should say summer of 25. I went to the one summer of 24. That was pretty good. That's some good stuff, just hanging around, and Camp SEO, Dark AI. There you go. Yeah,
Is that the one where you pitched a tent up in our fucking garden or some shit like that?
I did. Yes.
What a fucking miserable bastard Randy is. He wouldn't even pay for a hotel.
Dude, they didn't have hotels are like, I mean, it literally is. So as Skylar says, Camp SEO, it's like at a campground. There is no hotel. It is like a hotel is like 45 minutes away. I didn't have a car. I didn't rent a car. Somebody picked me up at the airport. So I'm like, what the hell am I going to do?
Can't just lay in the fucking ground outside our house, man. Fucking.
I was like in the backyard. I pitched my tent. It was great.
Man. But it looked like a
Holly
good
did let
event.
me use the shower though. So that was nice.
Well, Holly has a secret spy camera in there. Um, but nah, I think you know, there's plenty of other conferences out there, and I think even like you mentioned, Holly stuff or whoever.
Mhm.
I think the smaller events is where you can build those relationships, like the one you were at the other week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
7,000 people. Hard to build relationships in
That's
those.
hard. So
Uh,
hard. Yeah.
so, and that, as Daniel says as well, here, Daniel Stanica. In fact, Daniel messaged me. There was 65,000 people in Barcelona. Daniel wanted the quick word. He messaged me, Craig, can I meet you? Yep, no
Mm.
problem. I'll meet you here. We had a 5-10 minute conversation. He just wanted, I'm not going to say what it is, but just a couple of little things. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? Nothing major.
Yeah.
And that was it. He done. He literally told me, Craig, I want to pick your brain for 5 minutes. Can you spare me some time?
Yeah.
Absolutely no problem. But he didn't even fucking buy me a drink, the bastard. But I was in a rush. I was actually in a rush. I'm like, Daniel, I'm listening, but I'll meet you here before I leave because there was 65,000 people there. Daniel will be able to vouch for me. If you leave there any later than 3 p.m., it's a fucking 2-hour wait for a cab. So at 3 p.m., I was like, I'm off, Daniel. I'm going. So I ain't messing around here. I'm off because I'm not waiting 2 hours in a cab.
Ugh.
That stresses me out. So that's
Yeah,
why he didn't
yeah,
buy me a drink. I was actually in a rush. But yeah, just asking out, right, is
yeah,
how to do
yeah.
it.
Well, and as somebody had said, I think Skylar or whatever, you know, it's about, you know, building the relationships, and that really is also one of the critical things I think are a huge value going to conferences, and especially if you're going to many or kind of repeat stuff, is that you're always meeting people, you build some good relationships. I mean, I going to conferences for me, I've just met some great folks and connected and have built some really valuable relationships, both just as friendships, but as well from a business standpoint. So, um, yeah, you just got to go and put yourself out there a little bit. We didn't even mention some of the other ones, like over in Asia, like Chiang Mai, as an example.
Chiang Mai's good, mate. Like, um, you said there, you're thinking of going to Chiang Mai, right? Or you've got the ticket?
I have the ticket, and actually, I was looking at it this weekend as well. I'm like, okay. So I have a question for you. So Chiang Mai is like November 9th, which is the Monday through the 13th, through that Friday, Monday through Friday. um, um, now, I think they're like little mini masterminds and stuff that happen like what, before or after
Yeah,
the
it's,
event?
it's before. And so in the week up leading to the event's normally on Thursday, Friday.
No, it's
Yeah,
going Monday through Friday is when
yeah.
the
The main event is on Thursday, Friday.
oh, okay.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are all those kind of little sideline events,
Mm,
or little meetups or masterminds about specific things. So you're probably going to be there for a week. And they have a party on a Monday night, Tuesday night, they have a break on a
mm.
Wednesday night. I think there's something on the Thursday night as well, and then the final party's on the Friday night. So, yeah, they have a lot of stuff going on throughout the week, and there's obviously side events as well. So, a guy called Jabiz, he had a link building event in the same area, which was nothing to do with Chiang Mai. It was just
But like
yeah,
before Chiang Mai,
it
before the
was on,
conference?
yeah, it was on before the main conference. Yeah, so there's all these little things going on. So there's a lot of things to be doing, and
Mm,
a lot of people there. Um, a lot of good high level people there. So if you want to smooth, you want to sit with someone, um, I always find that Chiang Mai
mm.
is very, very good for that. It's a long way to travel. I
It
get
is a
that,
long way.
but I've always thoroughly enjoyed my time at Chiang Mai. It's the atmosphere there. Everyone's super chill.
Mm.
It's like coming up to the end of the year. Everyone's super chill. Their last holiday, and it's quite a relaxed one as well. There's nothing too crazy going on.
Mhm.
So yeah, I like it, man.
That's what I was just trying to I was looking at that and I was trying to figure out like, okay, how long, would I need to be there or go there? Because I do want to go. I got to stop in the Philippines kind of on my way, I think. And so I'm like, okay, when should I arrive in Chiang Mai? So it's good because I was thinking I should like arrive like the the week before, but that sounds like that might be way too early.
Yeah, probably way too early. I mean, I normally fly in the Saturday, um,
Give yourself a little bit of time to
Sunday,
acclimate.
just to acclimatise because Chiang Mai is a bit fucking warm, humidity and stuff, and there's jet lag. So
And the time change, yeah.
and the time change. And then Monday, I don't necessarily have to do anything because I'm not normally speaking till the Thursday or Friday. So I've still got like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to come round anyway. And then so it's normally Saturday to Saturday for me. I normally fuck off back home on the Saturday. But for you, you could potentially go to the Philippines uh,
Kind of the week before is what I'm planning.
before, check that out, and then come into the Thailand. There's always people around though, so it's not like if you arrived early, there's nothing to do. Some of the guys actually go there 2 weeks before the event and stuff. They're just fucking mental. I don't know why they go so, but
Man.
yeah, some people are just mad. But there's always people kicking around. I think they do some co-working shit and all that. If you're into that as well, it's not really for me because I don't need anyone to co-work with. It put me off. I'd end up not getting any work done. I'd just be chatting shit all day, and
No, that's
uh,
right,
I don't need any of
exactly.
that shit. To get me going. But for people who maybe need that or whatever, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. So definitely something I think you should experience
Mm.
uh, for sure. It's always a lot of fun, mate. I genuinely can't really say anything bad about the event.
Yeah, well, I had this conversation with my wife this weekend. I was like, I didn't really want to go over there until the two of us could go together and and then go kick around a little bit. And then she finally came clean. She's like, I really don't want to go
My wife is exactly the same. My wife doesn't mind going. She's came to America with me. She's been all over. At Thailand, she's just like, I ain't going. End of story.
Yeah, my wife is like, I'm gonna go there. You're gonna be all busy. I'm not. I'm gonna walk out on the street and have no idea what the hell I can't. It's not like I'm going to Europe where I can kind of make my way about. He goes, I might as well put me on the moon. Right?
Yeah,
I'm like, all right.
probably not a place to take your wife. Nah, I think it's a do it yourself. I tell you what, go with Big Christian. He'll show you the good spots, man.
Yeah, I think Christian and get a boy in trouble. Yeah.
If you want that once in a lifetime experience, go fucking book a flight with Christian, and you'll have an experience to remember.
Yeah, exactly. Probably something a nightmare to remember.
Oh,
Boy,
man. But
good old Christian. All right.
there we have it, guys. That is the SEO conferences. There's some that we mentioned there that are not listed on those pages, and I'm sure there'll be many more. Victor is saying the drunk limbo contest in Chiang Mai was a real highlight. Watching Jacob win after so many beers was crazy impressive. Yeah, they've got all that limbo dancing shit and all that, man. It's fucking wild. I didn't realize.
Victor, are you going? Victor, are you going to Chiang Mai this year? I haven't seen Victor since I think digital.
Victor's always there. Well,
Is he?
Victor. Well, he was there. I always see Victor at Chiang Mai. I think Victor's a fucking regular at Chiang Mai.
Okay.
He's certainly there.
Last time I saw Victor was at your digital unfiltered, I think, is when I met Victor.
But yeah, I think Victor's part of the woodwork at Chiang Mai. 3 years.
Oh my gosh, he says no this year.
No. I need to explore new cities. Well, that's a good point. Going to the same ones all the time becomes boring. I don't go to Chiang Mai every year. I go every few years. One, they don't want to have the same speakers year on year on year. Secondly, I just couldn't do that fucking flight all the time. But I do thoroughly enjoy checking out new places. So, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But but yeah, Victor's always kicking around. He's been 3 in a row, so he's done his time. Now it's your turn, Randy.
All right, now's my turn. Yeah. If Victor's not there, then I won't get into trouble then. I'll be
good. There's always someone else. There's always some motherfucker that will get you into trouble. The SEO community is full of crazy characters is the best way to call them. Yeah.
Crazy.
But on that note, guys, we are out of time. But hopefully that gave you some ideas for conferences to attend. And before we do wrap up, please do check out the sponsor. This man here, the news guy, the logo is above, the link is below. Go check him out. And we will be back at the same time next week talking about something completely different. So
don't know. We'll figure it out then.
Yeah. See you later, everyone. Cheers.
All right.